The basic yoga positions for beginners. Yoga positions for beginners are so easy to learn. If you have not experienced any yoga session or have not seen one, that is not a problem. Practitioners have talked about the unification of the mind, body, and spirit. They claim that this will be acquired through the practice of yoga exercises and techniques. If it is your first time to hear of yoga, you will of course wonder how these exercises are done and how it looks like. Since you are a beginner, you will also definitely ask what kind of position will be best for you. Yogis have believed that the mind and the body are bonded into a unified structure. This belief has never failed and changed through time. Yoga has extensively performed an amazing procedure of healing oneself through harmony. This can be successfully done if you are in the proper environment. With the great effects of yoga, the doctors have been convinced that yoga has some therapeutic results and can be recommended for people who have illnesses that is hard to cure. If you have some illnesses that have been with you for a long time, you can practice the yoga positions for beginners and apply it to yourself. If you want to practice the yoga position for beginners, you must believe that yoga is effective and will help to be cured or be refreshed. Yoga is not just a recent application. It has been practiced and applied a long time ago, and up to the present, the people are benefiting a lot from it. Investigations and research have been implemented to prove that yoga can be helpful in the healing process. Therefore, it has been proved that the yoga position for beginners are extremely effective and useful when it comes to maintaining a high level of joint flexibility. Although the yoga position for beginners are just simply and basic, it can slowly bring up a healthy lifestyle and bring more when it is practiced over and over again. The yoga positions for beginners are very interesting and exciting to perform. Beginners will never find it hard to keep up with the exercises because it's just simple. The technique of yoga gives a very big contributing factor to our internal glands and organs. It also includes the parts of the human body which are barely stimulated. If you want to learn the yoga positions for beginners, you can learn it easily at home or at school where yoga is taught. Some basic yoga positions for beginners include standing poses, seated poses, forward and backward bends, balance, and twisting. These yoga positions for beginners are not that far from those who are used to practicing yoga, only that the extreme poses and positions are handled at the latter part of the exercises. The time duration in executing the positions are also lessened because a beginner cannot fully cope with a longer time exposure and practice. Rest is required of the beginner so that he or she will not be drained easily to prepare the body for further positions. Since you are a beginner, the most important thing you should understand is self-discipline. Yoga is not just doing yoga and executing the poses. If you haven't mastered the basics yet, do not jump into the complex stages and positions because you will not feel the essence of executing the yoga position for beginners.